Hello everybody, welcome to Savage Ink Studios. I'm your host Ink, and today's Sketchbook Storytime is about the time that Ivy's bully got her butt handed to her. I wish I could remember the exact time frame of when this took place, but I don't. Ivy was either in middle school or maybe high school, but I think middle school. And I had gone to her school to witness a talent show. I don't think that it was during regular school hours. I think it was an after-school event. No, it must have been... I really can't remember. Anyway, I went to this talent show with a book because the only act that I intended to even pay attention to was Ivy, who I believe, if I'm not mistaken, went up to sing an Evanescence song. But for everybody else who I really didn't give two poops about, I decided to bring a book to read during everyone else's performances, which I did. So I recall that Ivy went up during the first half of the thing, and then there was an intermission thing in the middle of the thing. You know? So, Ivy had already gone up, and intermission was happening. So, I bookmarked my book, and I went up to find her, because she had been sitting up front, and I was standing in the back of the room. And Ivy comes bouncing up to me, like a little Energizer bunny, and goes, hey, look over there, that's the girl who bullies me, come on! And bounds off, and me, I'm just like, well, shit. So I kind of go in to follow her while being like, wait, please don't cause any problems. Like, I'm significantly older than you and don't want to get in trouble. I, if I'm not mistaken, was probably still underage at this point. I know that I was not concerned about getting in any kind of trouble at the end of this story, so I imagine I must have been under the age of 18. So I follow Ivy, and she points out this girl who notices Ivy pointing her out. So this girl who was way bigger than me. I mean, that's not saying much because everybody's way bigger than me. I'm 4'11". And I grew up until pretty much I turned 18, so I was even shorter than that then. I'm 4'11" now. And this girl that Ivy had pointed out was a big girl. I mean, taller than me by quite a lot of it, and at least twice as wide. And this girl walks up to Ivy and said something rude. I don't recall exactly what it was that she said. I know that it involved not nice bad words, and Ivy just looks at me expectantly. So I take a deep breath and I'm just like, here we go, and here we go. I said something along the lines of, watch your mouth when you talk to my sister, grabbed Ivy by the arm and went to turn around and walk away because I very much did not want to get into a thing in the middle of my sister's auditorium, you know? Not to mention, like, I have a code. I really don't like hitting girls. It's not something that I enjoy doing. And as of right now in my life, outside of defending someone that I deeply care for, I don't think that I could bring myself to actually, like, ball up my fist and punch a girl unless she was trying to kill me, you know? So, all of that being said, I turn around, I grab Ivy, I go to walk away, and this girl pushes me. 2 hands, right in the middle of the back, and I lost my bookmark. Like, my finger had been holding the spot in my book that I had been reading, and when she pushed me, I fumbled, and I lost the spot in my book. And I think that that bothered me more than this girl pushing me did. And my sister's standing there, bouncing on her toes, like doing this really excited, like hyped up, like, oh, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. And before I could even think about what was going on, I grabbed my book, which was a hardcover version of a small book called Immoral by Brian Freeman. It's not very big. It's not like a Bible. You know, I didn't whack her with a Bible or anything. It was a small hardcover book. And I turned around and I backhanded this girl in the face with it. Not my proudest moment, but Ivy's over here looking like she's going to piss herself with glee. Yeah. So this girl reaches for me, right? And I did not have hair at this point in time, but I did wear wigs occasionally. And I had, if I'm not mistaken, a purple bob cut wig on at that point in time. So this girl reaches for my hair thinking that she's going to, like, take me down by my hair. And the wig just comes off because it's not attached, you know? I just would slip it on over my not very hairy head. And so she was obviously shocked when she goes to yank on my hair and it comes off in her hand, which gave me the opportunity then to grab her by the back or top back of her head as she fell forward, stick her head right between my knees, and raise my hand to calmly say, "I need an adult? Is there an adult?" Those were literally my words because I'm an awkward potato and didn't know what else to say and just desperately wanted someone who was a grown-up to deal with this situation because I no longer wanted to deal with it. So I've got this girl's hair in my hand and her face between my knees while she's trying to, like, punch my legs, and my other hand with my book in it is up in the air as I'm yelling, "Is there an adult here? Can I get an adult over here?" Until obviously, you know, it's a school and there's a bunch of people notice, and an adult comes running over. 3 different teachers as it happens. And they're kind of just looking at the situation, like nobody wants to get too close, nobody wants to do anything. They're just watching, and I'm like, can I, like, let her go now? And they nod their heads and they're like, yeah, you can let her go. So I kind of just flung her backwards a little bit so that she wouldn't be released right in front of me. And one of the teachers grabs her, and the other one's like, okay, we're all going to the office now. Okay, we're all going to the office now. And Ivy still looks absolutely thrilled. I mean, she is just so excited by all of this. And I'm just like, crap, I don't go to this school. I'm probably not in a good position right now. Like I said, I wasn't totally worried about getting in trouble because I didn't go to the school and I, didn't really do anything wrong. Not really. But, I don't like being put in situations where I have to deal with stuff that I don't want to deal with. And I did not want to deal with this. I just wanted to grab Ivy and go home. But we went to the offices and Ivy told the teachers or the principal or whoever it was exactly what happened. I imagine they had her in a separate room and were asking for her opinion. After speaking to both parties, the teacher came back into the office where we were and asked if we wanted to press charges against her. And Ivy's eyes lit up like it was Christmas. Like Christmas. And she's just nodding. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. And I'm like, I really don't feel like dealing with the police right now. And Ivy's like, yeah, we do. So the police show up. And they're talking to us, and they're talking to her. And finally, after being there for way over an hour, and the rest of the talent show's already over, and we're the only people left stuck here, the police come and let us know that she's actually underage, so we can't actually press charges, but she will most definitely be getting suspended from school for at least a month. And while it was not the holy crap, Christmas in a full room of presents look, Ivy was still quite pleased with herself. And we went home, where I promptly told her to please never pull that crap again. Like, really? Really? Hey, that's my bully. Let's go see her. Not her brightest moment, but I'm glad that it didn't escalate any further than a push and a book slap, and then, dear Lord, somebody please get an adult. I really don't want to do this right now. Anyway, that's the story of the time that Ivy's bully got her butt handed to her. I hope you guys enjoyed. You guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you know where to put them. And I hope you guys enjoyed this piece. I put a lot of time and effort into it. I apologize if the editing is in any way wonky. I'm trying this all on new platforms. It took 3 different devices for me to edit this video. I'm trying to find the best way to do this for you guys, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Hello everybody, welcome to Savaging Studios. I'm your host Ink, and today's Sketchbook Storytime is about